Our weird Asurai.
You know it.
Yeah, welcome to the MineskiPro Gaming League Season 7. This is Game 3 of the Best of 5 series with IPTB in the lead with 2. As of this moment, MPGL 7 is brought to you by Gigabyte, GameX, ViewSonic, Mineski, Infinity, and Garena. On the blue side, we have Mineski. In the top lane, we have TG with the Lulu. In the jungle, we have Kulit with the Elise. In the mid lane, we have Yume with the Ninja, Zed, and EXO with the AD carry Vayne, and Kaigu with the Troll Trundle support.
And of course, for the red side, we have Imperium Pro Team Blue in the top lane. It's gonna be Ux with the Eye, Poppy in the jungle. It's going to be Rebanga playing the Rek'Sai for the 3rd time. And in the mid lane, it's gonna be Chalk with the Victor. The creator Victor skin or just the regular Victor? And in the bottom lane duo, we have Kinzen on the Caitlyn, and his support shall be Shadow, which shall be supporting him in the shadows with that Peel Queen Janna. Ooh, Luna Wraith.
Nice skin there, Kinzon. Looks like we're not, we may see Raze if ever, you know, Mineski comes back into this Best of 5 series, but so looks like it's still Kinzon here.
Yeah, so you're looking at Mineski beating Imperium Pro Team Blue so we can see Raze.
I'm not, why are you implying that?
Just,
oh my god.
What the hell was that?
I hate you, Asurai.
But I thought that was like basically what you just said. You just
no,
like,
I mean we might see. I'm not. We might see Raze because it's been Kinzon all this time. Kasi sobrang consistent niya in terms of performance. So if it's not broken, why fix it?
Yes, exactly. Like my relationship with nobody.
Sige, dinidiin mo lang yung sarili mo, Asurai.
Yeah, so I'm happy being single.
Oo nga. Oh,
Yeah,
happy ka naman pala eh. Ba't ka naguhugot?
Kasi kailangan talaga may hugot. As we do see a 2-man built over Peacemaker there, just showing, hey, it says Peacemaker, but this isn't for peaceful negotiations.
Yes, for damage. Anyway.
You know it.
Yeah, I do. And meanwhile, we did no lane swap as we have been talking about earlier. Kanina pa. And it looks like it's 2 Yordles. 2 cute Yordles in the top lane. It's Poppy and Lulu here.
Hey, Lollipoppy.
Lollipoppy.
It's the creepy. Oh.
Used to be creepy skin, but now it's really, really cute.
Yeah, but with the creepy, you know. Was it again that video with the poppy face?
I don't want to remember that video. Anyway, I could have shared it to you guys if I could. But meanwhile,
yeah, share it later if ever you stream or on your fan page.
That's true. Meanwhile,
oh, gank here in the top lane. TG gets knocked into the wall, followed up by Rebanga with that red buff. And will it be? Oh no! So close. Yux almost dies to that as he chugs the potions to save his life.
Wow. So meanwhile, ang nabubuli dito si Kaigu, taking all the damage right now. He doesn't have pots anymore compared to the support. Shadow still has 3 cookies on his inventory.
Yeah. And we do see Colette actually going for the chop onto Chalk there. Chalk doesn't have his splash anymore, but you know what? A nice time. Gravity Field will save him. Shadow almost gets caught out by a possible condemn coming out of EXO, but doesn't follow through.
And right now, top lane pala yung nabubuli dito. I guess it is understandable. Medyo lane bully naman kasi si Lulu at this point of the game. That's a teleport advantage to TG teleport being used by IPTB, but I doubt teleport will be used this early. It's just gonna be pressure coming in from the jungle side and people just farming up and harassing and trading.
Pink's coming onto that Dragon Side River as War, I think, does spot out Colette. Yes, it does right now. So they know that Colette is near that red side jungle of Mineski. That's in the bottom lane. It's actually a 9 CS advantage here for EXO against Kinzen.
Yeah, she's probably too busy with super painful TG Yux. Might be forced to go back home after, using that teleport.
Still has the 1 tick or 1 consumable from that corrupting potion, so he can still survive just a little bit more, though they do spot out Rebanga in that bottom side, so TG here in the top lane will just continue pressuring Yux. As even though that is true, Yux is not that far behind in terms of the CS, just because of, I believe, the Hammer Smash and the Iron Butt is helping him last hit effectively.
Yep. And oh, looks like we'll see another gank in the mid lane.
There's another gravity field coming out of Chuck, but will that save him? No, as it looks like Colette follows up, and with that in mind, it's going to be first blood for Yume as he razor shurikens Chuck in the back.
Nicely done by Mineski here. Walang mana si Victor, not able to fight back in a very, very bad position. Actually, runs the other way around, going back home.
Oh, TG gets the knock on. Sorry, Yux gets the knock on there onto TG. Rebenga a little bit too late for the follow-up. Could have flashed, but a little bit too dangerous to do so, as he, or rather TG was a little bit too close to that top tier 1.
Well, both of these junglers actually, you know, trying to pressure on lanes where they can, and successfully nagkaroon sila ng pick dito on the mid lane. Meanwhile, top lane, they're not finding the kill that they want here on TG.
Yeah, and with that, you know, not getting the kills, it's actually allowing Colette to bully Chalk in this mid lane and allow Yume to get an 11 CS advantage as well as the first blood. So now he has Hex Drinker, double longsword, and this will just allow him to duel against Chalk even more. There you go.
Yeah, in terms of sustained lanes kasi,
Wow,
obviously naman,
advantage
sino?
for EXO.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sila nga yung napupush out eh. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, in terms of sustained lanes, gotta hand it to first Zed, no mana. And meanwhile, Chong just has to get that mana management in. And of course, pag nakita nila wala ng mana, wala ng summoner spells, it just leaves the Victor very, very vulnerable to these ganks. And looks like Chalk is unable to try to poke down Yume in the mid lane. So they're just basically farming at this point. Especially, it's gonna be difficult trying to sort of burst down or try to burst him home. Not kill him, just burst him para makauwi siya at this point with that Hex Drinker in his hands.
Well, you know Yume, when he gets that Zed, he just becomes this guy who just decimates his countering opponent in that mid lane.
Yep.
Now, we are on that point in the game where we're hitting the level 6 mark for all of these players, so it can opt, or you know, put Yux in a position where he can go for the teleport play, as his teleport is about to go off of cooldown.
Yeah.
As well as Rebenga, almost to level 6 as well. This last red buff will be that level 6er for him.
Yep, and at this point, level 6 is where most of the plays happen. The key ultimates in making a very fast pick, very fast lockdown.
So that's the pink ward there.
Yep.
So with the Queen's Wrath, Rebenga is just going to be able to deny some vision for TG in that river side. So TG has to be a little bit defensive there. He doesn't sell or, you know, converts his trinket into an oracle lens so that he can keep putting that down that trinket ward for extra vision if ever his pink does get, you know, broken down.
Like really, most of the lanes here naman kasi are very, very difficult to can. There's a shadow from Yume here, and then TG naman can just go whimsy away from danger. And bottom side, nandiyan naman si Trundle for that ice pillar. It's very, very annoying, and try to deny some engage and make a gank count here for IPTB. And Rebenga really having a hard time finding these timing to get ahead, help these lanes ahead.
Yeah, I think Rebenga has to babysit his mid lane because Yume is already 84 CS compared to the 58 of Chalk there. And Kinson and Shadow here in the bottom lane, not having a hard time at all, because when... Oh wait, there's a knock-up onto Yume here. There's the follow-up by Chalk, but forces himself to flash out as Yux is there with the teleport. But a nice... Oh my god, that stun was perfect from the gravity field. A double knock-up from the ultimate of Yux there, and they got the kill, and Yux will follow through. But you know what? Yume with the depth mark will finalize the kill onto Yux there. That ace in the hole almost hits its target. But
IPTB very quick on the responses here, but it's sorta wasn't actually in their calculation to lose someone. There, they went too advanced, wasn't satisfied to get one kill. They thought that they could get another, but Yume is a ninja. He's a flippin' ninja here. And if you saw earlier, Jana, Shadow, and Kinzon immediately after when Mineski tried something here in the mid lane, you can see the bottom lane duo umakyat na sa mid agad.
The problem with that board is that CS and kills. In terms of where the kills are going, it's going into Rebenga. And that's a second kill for Yume there.
Yeah, that's not what you want, definitely. Kasi I feel like Yume is someone you don't wanna, you know, parang medyo snowballing kasi lang si Yume. When he knows he has the lead and he can kill, he can push for more kills. And that will just be really problematic for IPTB.
Referral taken there by Colette. No contest whatsoever from the side of IPTB. EXO here will just get a Zephyr to the backside as Kenzin puts down a ward right in front of him to say, hey, why don't you give me a chance to activate my critical on you? I just want to test out if my damage hurts already.
Yep. Meanwhile, not a maw being completed already here. So I guess you can see more aggressive plays here against this Victor. He's going to be really, really brave now against him. Meanwhile,
there you go.
What's up?
I told him that, you know, Kinzon was looking for, hey, dude, can you step on my traps? And he does, right? Like 10 seconds after.
Well, Kaigo has been doing that earlier. Kanina pa siya na.
So Kaigo like wants to be the nice guy right now.
Yeah, syempre, I can tank for Baby Vane. Meanwhile, as I was saying earlier...
Oh, there you go, but a nicely timed Nancy Caliber net will stop the combo from Kaigo as well as EXO. Ooh.
They wanted the combo of the pillar being just behind. Oh, they got the Rift Herald. At least got the Rift Herald rather. And I think na-spot sila dun kasi kita naman may buff. Like, who has probably someone inside the brush, even though walang vision. Anyway, I'd like to point out that holy, I forgot what I was about to point out. You know what?
Alright.
Okay. Victor, sobrang slow niya sa Seeker's Arm Guard niya. Yun yung ini-aim niya dito. Protection as well, kasi you may also aim for that protection instead of, you know, speeding up the Yomu's first item. And he went for the maw.
That's true. And that's relatively good damage already, especially against, you know, a very squishy mid laner like Victor.
Yeah, definitely. And ayun, naalala ko na. Ang ginagawa kasi ng Mineski kanina, yung bottom lane duo, was to time the pillar exactly right behind the Caitlyn. So when Vayne condemns, it's gonna be a stun. And ang nangyari, na-push lang si Caitlyn earlier. So
yeah, that's what you do when you see the pillar coming out. It has to be faster than that if you want to catch off a Caitlyn off guard, because she can get out for that pretty fast. Kaigo there. Yeah, he's looking. He's like looking. Is this your little snap trap actually have a fresh cupcake? If it's like recold, I'm not gonna get that.
No,
it's not gonna taste good.
Yeah, definitely. And yun nga, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, they have to sort of babysit Chalk here. Although he is a very, it's understandable na mabubuli talaga tong Victor. I've seen Chalk sort of being bullied in early game talaga. Pero at around mid to late, he's very relevant, actually getting all the kills, making the plays, making the kills dito in terms of team fight. But we'll see though. I mean, he's very behind CS at this point, and he's sacrificing a lot of damage in exchange for protection during the laning phase. So I'm probably expecting this laning phase to still be matagal compared to game 1. They were just pushing turrets, and with this itemization, yeah, I'm expecting IPTB to prolong this phase a little bit more.
That's true. One fight though, if this one team fight will dictate who gets a very commanding lead in this game. Dragon has yet to be taken, but wow, damage there from EXO. A little bit too much. Kinzen, too greedy here. He goes in, but here comes the teleport from Yux. Will they get the catch onto Kaigu as Yux there stopping his TP, and that opens up TG for a freebie to go to that bottom lane, while Yux will be stuck in that top lane.
There's so much for our prediction of, getting bullied, but looks like the trade is obviously on EXO's side.
Looking at that, Kinzen takes so much damage. There's the ultimate coming out of Shadow, but not enough. It's EXO. Oh, he actually pushes Rebenga almost to the wall. Rebenga flashes behind EXO, but not connecting the stun. That would have been a fancy play there, or a fancy misplay there coming out of Rebenga if that did stun the Rek'Sai.
I think the monsoon was a tad too late there.
It was.
Yeah, and ayun, namatay agad si, I guess, gusto niya ng clutch dito, but looks like TG now getting sort of pushed down now by the Poppy here. And yeah, it really depends on execution, and looks like it's not gonna be the Vayne that gets wrecked. It's actually the Caitlyn getting wrecked here.
Yeah, as we do see all that veteran, experience, or that years of experience there by playing a Vayne competitively. Here's a dive onto Shock, takes a lot of damage, and he will just go down as GG even uses the wild growth onto Yume. Now Yume takes quite a bit of damage there from Rebenga, as well as a fadeaway turret shot, but that shield was just too big from TG that Yume doesn't even flinch.
And the gravity field wasn't, I guess hindi mo talaga makukuha si Yume, especially kung he's very slippery. He can just shadow away from the gravity field, and the outplay is not gonna be open for Chalk there. Like anong mangyari. So they're accepting vision control here, because if they made a pick and they wanna sort of get Dragon,
You
but
just wanted to go in there, but
I guess not. They decide not to. Meanwhile, Kinzon back in lane. CS very close still. All the top laners.
actually opted for rapid fire cannon and the BF sword. So he's respecting the face damage that EXO can give out, and that's going to be a freebie red dragon here for the red side team, and they get it, like I said, freely and without any, casualties.
Yeah, they're very quick on their decisions, and they took it as a consolation prize. First dragon for IPTB here. Well, wala naman sila magagawa dun sa kill.
That pink ward's gonna go down though. Trundle coming in from the river. Do they spot this out? No, they do, as there's another ice pillar there connecting onto Kinzen. That range looking to be much more effective here for Kinzen right now, as EXO seems like he's much more expecting the range of Kinzen right now.
Yeah, with the rapid fire cannon, able to make that harass without actually getting in range after a tumble by EXO, getting out-traded most likely by the Silver Bolt stacks.
That's true.
Here.
As well as the possibility of a condemned stun.
Whoa!
Oh, that goes in and Shock. Ooh, you didn't want that to happen, as Yume gets caught out, but you know what? The follow-up gravity field will stop him from dashing away. But oh, look at that! EXO in the bottom lane at the same time is super low in HP. So the auto attacks from Kinzen proving a little bit too difficult there for EXO, but Colette is right beside it. They spot this out with the pink ward, but it looks like with the low HP of EXO, they don't want to just dedicate themselves on this too much. Venga there, wow, he just gets chunked quite a bit there.
They do want that dive, but slowly nag-chip down na yung top lane. Looks like Yux is gonna be there in time to defend and clear that.
Did he use his teleport to go to top lane?
I
Let's see.
think that.
Oh, he stops the teleport. That was beautiful coming in from Yux, and I don't think he's gonna get the kill, but nicely timed ward there, or nicely placed ward there will stop the 4v3 in the bottom lane. Kinzen gets caught out. Oh no! He goes almost down. He will repel onto Kinzen, but Kinzen, wow, what a clutch shield by Shadow.
Wow, clutch shield as well almost gets bursted down by the Elise.
Then a pre-shaker comes out.
Scary.
Oh wait, it's Rebecca pala.
It's Rebecca.
Never mind.
Plot twist sana, no?
I thought it was I thought it was Colette.
Pero gotta hand it to Yux earlier. Ganda nga ng ginawa niya. I think it could have been MineNeski again winning that in the bottom lane. If ever natuloy nga yung pagta-teleport ni PG. Here, EXO, walang pakialam. I'm just gonna push this down, shove down this wave. 169. Oh, well, obviously, okay naman yung CS niya kasi nga umuwi yung Caitlyn. But Caitlyn is back on track here in the lane. And as of this point, no one is still breaking any turrets so far. Because that's what we've been saying earlier.
Wow.
Okay, you know, correct me.
I was about to
corrected me.
Yeah, I was actually about to check that top tier 1 as you were talking about the no breaking of turrets, and then
just yet.
and then
Oops.
and turret has been destroyed.
Oh, but 20 minutes in, man. 20 minutes in, so
Yeah.
the first turret is
One of
down.
the slowest turret takes
Yeah,
you've ever seen.
compared to earlier.
There
game
you go.
one.
There's the siege traps that I'm looking for.
Yeah, whoops. Oh wait, are you okay?
Yux there goes in and he uses the ultimate heal, just pushes away Yume, and Yux is tanky enough that Yume will not get the hit as he does even use that death mark. Bottom tier 1 does go down. 3 people here from the side of IPT. Where is Chalk? He is still
There.
limited to his mid lane.
Yeah, tower hugging kasi
Yeah.
very scary na tong ninja natin. He's 4-1-0 and probably almost gonna complete that Yumus Ghost Blade. And gotta point out though na that was sort of weird for Yux to be standing there. Doesn't need to expend that ultimate kung hindi siya natumabay dun sa brush in a pink ward of MineNeski side, and they're still not destroying that.
It's alright. I guess he was like, oh guys, I'm gonna like bait out MineNeski that I'm DC. Oh wait, Chalk gets got out there, but a nice one soon there from Shadow. He says,
Wow. Rawr. Nicely done by
the
Shadow.
power of the storm, and Chalk there forces himself to use his own and flash away. Oh, poor Chalk. He has been flashed too many times right now as the members of Imperial Pro Team Blue have started to group up in this mid lane. But as I'm talking about that, look at his EXO. He doesn't even flinch and still pushes in that bot tier 1 with a really nice amount of minions here. Who will try to stop him?
This is like this is typical, you know, EXO here. Na parang we notice na these other players are fighting and then come and you see EXO just farming on the lane.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, bam!
Vein strats. PH vein strats.
PH vein straps. Strats. And yeah, pagdating ng mid-game, late game, you're gonna see him like 8-1-0 suddenly.
Suddenly.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of song you're thinking about.
Me too. I'm not sure either. So, anyway, though, looks like IPTB MineNeski are still sort of figuring things out here. Pero MineNeski, very scary. I think they really want this revenge, and they're gonna deny that 3-0 sweep.
It's either the revenge or they lose the series, so might as well go for the revenge here.
Yeah, definitely. And they're putting all those, leaving all those, what do you call this, who's the best AD carry at this meta right now, just going back to what they're comfortable with. The EXO on the Vayne, and then Zed naman on Yume on the Zed rather. Super scary here at this point. 4-1-0.
That's true, and he has the boots of Swifties, or the Swifties, so even if Shadow does hit like an Exhaust or even a Zephyr, that's not gonna slow Yume down. It's only, well, if the Exhaust hits, it's only for the, damage reduction, but in terms of the slow, not as effective as it would be when, it's either like a Boots of Ionian Lucidity or Boots of Ionian Lucidity. There you go, and Boots of Mobility.
And you can see naman na deny yung safety first over getting to that spike faster for Chalk. Dahil sobrang sakit na ni Yume, bullying him out. Actually, force a tower hug, man.
Yeah, I was hoping that, Chalk respected the Zed of Yume and went for a much more passive, or actually, no, a much more safer mid laner against a Zed.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah. I haven't seen Chalk play Orianna yet, actually.
It's true, and we do have the new Orianna skin, so if he uses that, it's a double whammy.
Yep. looks like they're aiming for the dragon here. Imperial Protein Blue sticking to what they know. And they got the first dragon earlier. Let's see what MineSki is gonna do. Teleport for TG, Yux as well. Look at teleport. Pero he's there.
Right behind MineSki here. But
Oh.
look at this. Remembers off the Draco. Insert in another nice ultimate from Shadow. Will stop him off. But look at this. Yux starting his ultimate. When are you gonna release it?
Wow.
Now he bobs off. Who was that? Oh, it was actually Exo. He bobs off down to 5v4. But look at Yux taking quite a bit of damage. Shock already activated his ultimate.
Oh my god.
Easy go in there with the Shadow in as well as
The
Ender
Shuriken.
too. Yeah.
My god. That
IPTB
was...
a little bit too undecisive on what they wanted to do there.
Yeah, and it's sort of difficult again kasi if you look at it, there's no one there to engage for you. I mean, the only thing that they have is the knockup from Rebenga, but that's the difference with the knockup.
And right now, Yume will be able to get another kill with the help from Exo, finalizing that. Tier 1 almost got to second and could have been the finalizing kill onto Exo, but nicely coordinated fight there from the side of MineSki, and that allows him to get the 1 kill as well as the mid tier 1.
MineSki aiming for this really snowball Zed here, and as well as Exo on the Vayne as well dito. I think IPTB really has to play their cards right kasi dito, Victor, they're lacking damage at this point of the game. And if they take on these 5v5s, malulugi talaga sila. And yung kanina dun sa kay Yux.
Oh no, Kenza here is in danger of getting pillared in, but well, he does have the 90 caliber net to be able to dash over that, you know, created terrain.
Even I'm pretty sure Yux know there was a pink ward that they're still not destroying it despite knowing that all members are somewhere far away. Still not denying that vision there.
Maybe, you know, they forgot about it because they had other stuff to do.
But still.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, now they see it. They have to see it.
They should.
Yeah, because Kaigu's like walking all over it with the spooky ghosts activated on him.
Look at that. This is Vayne here. Oh, this is the tower dive by Exo.
Wow,
Has to start very
Exo
brave.
going in and almost gets the last hit. Yes, he does. The final R movement speed boost was just enough, and Shadow might follow through. Now Yux there, flashing in, hoping to get the stun onto Exo, but not quite enough. Now Shadow is very low in HP. Has the Monsoon though, but you have to be careful because 2 assassins are looking really hungry eyes right at you, man.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The snowball coming in from MineSki. They're not gonna allow IPTB to breathe and try to take down resources in their jungle to try to pick up the farm and pick up on what they have lost so far in these engages by MineSki. Even the dragon fights, you know, as I was saying earlier, they lack the true engage, the true hard engage that will enable IPTB to try yung plano kasi kanina, ginawa ni Yux, the Keeper's Verdict onto the Vayne to make it a 4v5 temporarily. Pero after that, what are you gonna do to reach MineSki's team to try and overwhelm them?
They had no direction.
Yeah, and even though it was just casually walking, tried to make a stun onto someone, but then it's gonna be a 5v5 again because Exo is just back on track and rejoins the team, the formation of MineSki, and they are gonna lack damage and they shouldn't really take on these fights kahit na ayun nga, yung plano nila nasira yung 4v5 na madali ang 4v5. Now, it's Deja Vu again here in the top lane. Second tier turret. Inhibitor turret na lang natitira dito sa top lane. Looks like it's just Kinzon is clearing the waves out top.
Yeah, they're trying to give him some safe farm, but it's not enough farm that he'll be able to be as impactful as Exo in the current fights, or the possible, you know, fights that might come after. You may get himself actually a free bottom tier 1. Dragon, I think, was just taken. Not sure. It was it's now a 1-for-1 in terms of the dragon. Exo looking very scared right now with the RFC as well as the BORK and the QSS.
Assassinate someone? Is Yume gonna assassinate Kinzon? I think he is gonna!
Oh no, Kinzon here, you are not going to survive, my friend. And Yume there is just too scared right now. He's 7-1-1.
Black Cleaver, he almost ghostblade and Maw. right there. It's gonna be really difficult at IPTB. For IPTB at this point, they can only stick together to try and make an outplay. But at this point, nobody can take on Yume. Nobody can take on EXO as well.
Yeah, this is the part wherein the 4-1 split push for MineSki works to its fullest extent.
Boom!
Yux take it down. Look at that Ice Pillar just stopping him in his tracks. He has to work around that. But EXO doesn't get to the wall as he just looks to get that mid-tier, or rather a top-tier 3 down and possibly an inhibitor. There's the ultimate coming out of Yux just to blast away Colette for a short period of time, but that's not enough as 4 members of MineSki are here. Onto EXO, but nicely done. Wild growth from DG stopping the aggression, and Yux stuns Kaigu, but is that what they want? No, because look at that, in the bottom lane, it's going to be Yume getting himself a bot tier 2 and possible bot tier 3. EXO on the offensive, goes in, 1 auto attack, 2 auto attack, nope. But right now, it's just going to be back and forth as MineSki start to take out objective after objective.
So difficult catching on MineSki. They're very, very slippery. They have forms of this. They're just making IPTB run around the map while someone else pressures elsewhere and gets a turret down. It's really difficult for IPTB at this point. Nobody can take Yume, as I said earlier, and they can't catch people, right? They can't punish MineSki for being too deep because they're too strong, right? No, I thought the Poppy would get the Z, but I guess not.
So Dragon, there you go. Dragon has respawned. So can this be
you want this again?
Can this be a freebie? Because even if IPTB are losing, if they get the 5th Dragon, if they get it, it can be that, you know, turning point for them. The aspect of Dragon is a big help in terms of the damage, which they are lacking in right now compared to the itemizations of Yume. Almost to a... Wait, is that...
Is it gonna be a Lord Dominic's regard?
I think it's already that second item I'm checking. I forgot the name.
You know, we can...
Yeah, I don't want to hover over that.
Okay, alright.
I want to check out my notes, man.
I have notes. So we have
It's a much more
Darren.
professional look.
Yes.
If you can, you have
mentioned
your own notes.
Anyway, so Baron here, Kaigu doing that really zoning here, very, very far away, just to deny Rebenga again for the Baron, for a Baron steal again. Kaigu very into deep. Yume, meanwhile, is right there trying to find someone. Kaigu uses the subjugate, and it is
so tanky right now.
Super tanky.
Even uses the Ice Pillar. Now, he does force Yux to flash in, and this is now a 5v4 situation where MineSki is on a disadvantage because look at this, Yume in that top lane
They're scared.
is looking to collect. Do they spot it out though?
They do.
Oh, they did, yeah. So they know that Yume is right there.
They're very healthy.
Oh wow, look at that! You say that, and then they got jinxed. What is it with your Riku and making people jinx?
What? I was saying that this is scary. I don't think I jinxed it. I think
I just said like the members of IPTV are pretty healthy, and then Yume activates his Razor Shuriken with the Thunderlord, so he can just, you know, splits them all to like half HP.
That's the thing. I'm not sure what the Baron call. I mean, the Baron call this for because you are already behind in damage. You are already behind in general. And you saw how Yume is super painful. You saw how EXO is really painful. They wouldn't need Kaigu there at that point because everybody was so compressed for the shurikens, for everybody inside to receive all the damage. So as you can see, they're doing that. They're very healthy, but they don't have...
Look at that.
Look at that. Even the Monty couldn't do anything at that point. And it just, everything just explodes. And the exhaust was super late. And Baron definitely helped out MineSki at that point.
Yeah, because it allowed the members of IPTV, or rather it allowed Yume to line up a really good AoE burst onto the members of IPTB there. And I guess you do say that they are, you know, out damaged by the side of MineSki, but that was a high a risk that I think IPTB were really willing to take, as it was a 4v5, and if they didn't take it, MineSki had it, you know, in a 5v5 when Kaigu comes back alive, would be just them stomping all over the IPTB roster.
Exactly. And
but
It was a desperate
Yeah.
call coming in
desperate
from...
attempt that had catastrophic impact onto the flow of this game. A while ago, it was Mineskiahead. Now it's Mineskireally, really ahead.
really, really ahead. And they're pretty much dictating the pace of the game now. It's Mineskicalling the shots. They're the big cheese in the game at this point. And it's them, IPTB, playing the defense game.
Yeah, but against Yume with a baron up minion squad here, and it's only Yux who can try to 1v1 him because Yux is the only one who's building
Oh my
tank.
god, look at that! Look at this level cap, that's huge!
Wow, Yux
very
doesn't
low.
even get a chance. Axel gets pushed away, but Shadow says, no, you're not gonna take it away from me again! But with that in mind, Mineski gets themselves the top inhibitor as well as that bottom inhibitor as Yume starts it off for the Mineski side. Now the mid lane, 4 members of Mineski will take it easily as with 30 seconds into the clock, Yux is down and Mineski looks like they want to finish this off. Kinzen,
Definitely.
yeah, with a QSS to get out of the cocoon will not be enough as
Whoa!
what? Wait, there's a 3-man knockup here. There's a Chaos Storm
damage.
chipping away the HPs of the IPTV side, but Exo, kaboom baby from the sideline, just deletes Kinzen as well as Chalk. The fadeaway crossbow attack. And ladies and gentlemen, Mineski hold on for dear life as they make it 2-1 in this best of 5 series.
Amazing, amazing game. Snowballing.